Hello, Hillside family. This is Daniel Sesay coming to you just for a brief while to just chat a little bit about grow in community. As Hillside, we are called to be light to the world, light in the world. And so today we'll be talking about the G part of LIGHT, which is grow in community. So just for a few moments. And then I'm going to end with a couple of African proverbs. So anyway, I was thinking about this. Do you realize that even God is in community? So God designed it this way, that we, for the sake of our sanity, our spiritual growth, for life, for vibrancy, for abundant life, we need to be in community. And so, why are we fighting against it? Why does it feel like sometimes we feel like, oh, I can do this on my own? In fact, America and the world around us is kind of making us feel that way, that we don't need anybody else. We can do it on our own. But we keep community as a nice option to have. But you know, we are best when we are in a community. And actually, the Bible says in Proverbs 27:17, it says, as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. In some translations, it says sharpens the countenance, which is who somebody is, not just their facial expression. Okay. Then in Hebrews 10, 24 and 25, it says, and let us consider how we may spur one another on toward love and good deeds, not giving up on meeting together as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day approaching. So there's this idea that I need to be spurred on, and I need to spur somebody else on. So the only way to do that is by being in community. And I know that COVID has thrown a very serious wrench in this particular aspect of our walk, the growing community. It's hard to do that when you're alone or when you are on Zoom. Zoom is a good option to have, but it is not the best option, as we know. So that means we have to be more intentional about meeting with other people, socially distanced and wearing masks, and for us to stay in community, or phone calls or FaceTime, whatever it takes. So let's get practical for a moment. Besides what Hillside offers in terms of community, do you have people that you have invited on your journey? Do you have people that have invited you on their journey? Have you invited others to ask you tough questions like, how is your walk with God? How is your prayer life? When was the last time you read the Bible, and what did God say to you? What book are you reading that helps you in your walk? Or here's one. When was the last time you talked to somebody about Christ? Or when was the last time you invited somebody to church? And watch this. If you ask those tough questions, or if they're asked of you, do you feel safe that you can share, you can be yourself, you can be truthful, and you are still loved and accepted? And also, are you reminded gently, lovingly to keep going? Because the race is not for the swift or the strong, but for the one that endures to the end. So we need each other. It goes without saying. There's so many analogies for being in community. You know the fire coals. They're all together, and you take one of them and you put it aside, and it's just a matter of time that one fire coal is gonna extinguish. Same thing with us. When we're together, we're warmer, we remain vibrant. But if you're just aside, it's just a matter of time. your light is going to go out, your spiritual light. So I encourage you to plug in. I encourage you to be part of community, to join a small group, to invite others into your walk. Okay, a couple of Sierra Leonean or African sayings. One of them is in English. It goes like this: if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go with someone. Okay, and then this next one is kind of silly, but it makes the point. This is just one hand. One hand doesn't clap, cannot clap. You see that? Okay, so you need two hands to make music. So anyway, there used to be a song we did back in the day, really simple, many years ago. We used to do the song by Russ Taff that went, you're my brother, you're my sister, so take me by the hand. Together we will work until he comes. There's no foe that can defeat us when we're walking side by side. As long as there is love, we will stand. All right, Hillside family, be lights to the world. And don't forget, grow in community. Become part of the community. And may God bless you this day, this week. And thank you for continuing to support and to love on us. We love you guys and we miss you. We can't wait to see you again. God bless you.